Alright, the moment you've all been waiting for. The Series 8 finale of Series 8 of my Ask series. So yeah, sorry about the delays though, it's just a lot of stuff happening in life and yeah. And I'm not going to do an introduction in this episode because, yeah. And this video is worth the wait. Like, I bet all of you have been waiting for this video for nearly a month now. When did I upload this video? On the 20th of January, which was almost a month ago, actually. Jesus. I never thought it was going to be that long. So, yeah. And we'll explain more at the end. So, without further ado, let's get on with the questions. First one is from Austin, the movie fan, and he asks, he asks, why did you used to hate Madagascar? I don't really know, to be honest. Maybe it was the villain Chantal Dubais, but after a while I didn't really mind, so yeah. Disney Fan 2006 asks, what's your opinion on Dumbo? The original Dumbo is a classic, but the remake from 2019, it can just rot in hell. Film on 4 and ITV2 fan 2006 asks, what's your favorite Disney movie? Well, that's a good question. My favorite Disney movie. Oh Jesus, that's a hard one to ask because there's so many good Disney movies. But if I have to pick a favorite, then maybe Wreck-It Ralph. So yeah, I like a lot of Disney movies. Looney Tunes and Scooby-Doo. Fan 2006 asks, did you used to have some In the Night Garden DVDs? Yes, I did. Comedy Central Fan 2006 asks, my god, we're getting a lot of 2006 users here. Anyways, he asks, have you seen Matilda the musical? No, I haven't. Austin M asks, which is Austin Miller, and he asks, what's your opinion on Paws of Fury, The Legend of Hank? I haven't seen it, but what I've heard is just a generic cash grab. It doesn't really look that good, to be honest, and what I can hear that the animation's just cheap and lazy. If you want to see a proper review, then watch Lamberox's rant on it. He explains more details than I could. Channel 4 and BBC One Fan 2006 asks, what's your opinion on the Nutjob 1 and 2? I'd say they're good, even though I haven't watched them before. Well, I've seen the first one probably a long time ago, but for the second one, nah. And we have yet another question from Channel 4, and another question he asks is, what was the first DreamWorks movie you saw in cinemas? Shrek Forever After. What's your favorite Fall Rada song? I don't know. A Smith asks, what's your opinion on the 2nd of February 2018? It was alright. 2. Do you have Bullet Train on DVD? Yes, I do. And 3. What's your opinion on the 30th of May 2017? It was a pretty good day. Film on 4 and ITV2 Fan 2006 asks, which is another question from him. And he asks, what's your opinion on Disney's dinosaurs? Too fat dinosaur. It's good. Austin Marcus Robert Miller asks, what's your opinion on Film 4? It's a good channel. 2. What's your opinion on Homer Simpson from The Simpsons? He's a really funny character. I really like it when he says, "Go!" And a lot of great catchphrases he says. So yeah. 3. What's your opinion on The Cleveland Show? I've seen some clips of it and it's really good. I might get DVDs of them in the future, but we'll just have to wait and see. Time can tell. 4. What's your opinion on Shrek? On the Shrek 1, 2, 3, and 4? They're all good movies. And for the third one, well, I actually kind of like that movie. I know a lot of people really don't like the third film because the characters got assassinated really badly, but in my opinion, nah, not really. But I can respect people's opinions if you hate Shrek the Third. But for me, it's quite good. I used to hate it for a while, but after a while, I started to like it again. And 5, are you not a fan of American Dad? Nah, not really. But I might get DVDs of them in the future. And by the way, I have seen some clips of the show, and it's really good, despite of me not being a fan of it. And another question is from Disney Fan 2006. And he says, did you know that Jim Carrey retired from acting? Yes, I did. And rumors are going around that he might not be in Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Well, that might be true, but imagine if he did reprise his role for Eggman. Like, imagine if he was, imagine if he only acted in the Sonic the Hedgehog movies and nothing else. Like, that'd be pretty good, because he did a really good job on Dr. Eggman. So yeah. And some theories are going around that he might not be in the third film, because a lot of people speculated that he died at the end. Like, remember the scene where Giant Eggman, Robo Eggman, crashed down to the ground after Supersonic fought him? He'd probably be dead, or I don't know. Those are just theories that people are speculating. Marcus Miller asks, 1. What 101 Dalmatians movie do you prefer? The 1961 version or the 1996 version? The original. 2. Do you think Hotel Transylvania 4 is not as good as the Hotel Transylvania as the other Hotel Transylvania movies? Yes. Because that movie just killed the franchise, and it was a terrible ending to the Hotel Transylvania movies, and yes, I do officially hate that movie now. When I first saw it, I thought it was alright, but after thinking about it for a while, I hate it. Yeah, but I absolutely hate that movie, and it was just an abysmal ending to the original, to the other movies. Like, the first 3 movies were really good, especially the sequel. Well, the second movie. But here, this one is just terrible. And yeah, that's all I can say about it. 3. Do you have a skybox? Yes, I do. Well, they're not really my skyboxes. We have 3 of them in my house. 1 is in the living room, 2 is in my mom and dad's room, and another 1 is in my sister's bedroom. There used to be 1 in my playroom, or living room actually, but I don't have it anymore since I got the PlayStation 5 up here since June of last year. So yeah. And 4, what's your opinion on Angry Grandpa? He's a great YouTuber, and it's really sad he died in 2017. So yeah. And 5, why did you used to hate Ice Age Collision Course? Maybe it's because of the characters being assassinated, except for Scrat, and yeah. And we have another... Wait. I thought he asked this... I thought it was the same user again, but actually it was a different one. Anyways, the question that he asks, which is DreamWorks Fan 2006. Anyways, the question he asks, which movie do you like better? Hotel Transylvania or Monster Family? Hotel Transylvania. Channel 5 2006 asks, which DreamWorks animation 2006 do you like more? Over the Hedge or Flushed Away? Oh, that's a tough question. Maybe Flushed Away, because that's the one that I grew up more. So yeah. And here we have questions from Isles of Foreign Rails, and he asks, 1. I know you don't watch a lot of Brum like I do, but would you believe a children's show like the 2001 to 2002 era was a good example of how T-free, like I can't say it right, happens in real life? These crimes are incompetent, but even vandalisms. This I can't say it. Assault and trespassing can add a sentence to time in prison. Brum knows that crime is wrong, and even when they're up to no good. Hold on. Yeah. And I don't think shows today teach kids not to do crime. Like, I think that's really important, especially from a children's show made by BBC. Like, it has really good morals not to do crime and all that. Like, take that lesson from shows from today's current generation. Take that lesson. So yeah. 2. Who's your favorite character? Rory the racing car or Pingu? Probably Pingu, but I still like Rory the racing car. 3. What cakes do you like? Product waste. Also, if you don't like cake, just let me know. I do like cake, and the type of cakes that I like are chocolate, vanilla, cream. Yeah. 4. Have you ever been on a boat ride? Yes, I have. And 5. Sticker books or magnet books? Your choice. Probably sticker books. That's all for me for now. Cheerio. Right, thanks, mate. And thanks for answering my questions in this series. So yeah. Anyways, next question is from Chilief. He asks, in Scent Packaging, do you think it was funny when Sir Topham Hatt or the Fat Controller said to Diesel, "Silence! You lay one buffer on them and you will..." Oh yeah, let me read that question again. In Scent Packing, do you think it was funny when Sir Topham Hatt said to Diesel, "Silence! You lay one buffer to them and you will be melted into a soup can"? I thought that was pretty traumatizing. Like, I wouldn't expect Sir Topham Hatt to be that hard to Diesel. Like, I know this isn't canon to the show. This is from T1E2H3, also known as Thomas 1 Edward 2 Henry 3. But yeah, it kind of shocked me when I first watched the video, like him threatening to scrap Diesel and turn him into soup cans. Like, that's a bit too hard, don't you think? So yeah. 2. What's your opinion on Avengers Infinity War and Endgame? They're good films. 3. What's your opinion on Batman 1989? Haven't seen it, but it looks good. 4. Have you ever heard of the user called Terrorist55 Stephanie? If so, what's your opinion on him? I've heard of him before, but I don't know if I've seen his videos. And 5. What's your opinion on Top Hat from Tugs, and who do you think would be a good counterpart from him in Thomas? Maybe. Oh, that's a good question. Maybe, I don't know. Edward, probably. I don't know. Anyways, also, thanks for answering my questions in this season, and I'm truly grateful. Also, see you in the next season, mate. I had fun reading your questions, so can't wait to see them in the next season. Andrew Good Guy asks, which I was not expecting him to answer me questions in this season. Anyways, the question he asks are, 1. He forgot to add in numbers for some reason, but whatever. Anyways, 1. What do you think of Clarence? Well, it's a good show. 3. What are you expecting from Puss in Boots 2? I've seen the movie and I'm not giving away any spoilers. And 3. Have you any favorite Bob the Builder characters? Well, yes. My favorite Bob the Builder characters are maybe Bob, Wendy, Scoop, pretty much the main characters. So yeah. CJ the Bob's Burgers fan 2008 asks, 1. What's your opinion on the Shrek franchise? Oh, it's a good franchise. It's a really good franchise. And rumors are going around that there's going to be a 5th movie, which can't wait. A bit unnecessary, but at least it's better than Toy Story 5's announcement, and I'll get there. Don't you worry. 2. How was your birthday this year? Actually, it was really, really good. Like, sorry about that. As I was saying, my 18th birthday was really unexpected this year. Like, I had lots of parties this year. Like, I had 2 parties in my school, one for my unit and one for my LCA class. And I had a party on Saturday in Leisure Dome, which that was really good. And yeah, my birthday this year was really good. So yeah. And sometimes I wish it was my birthday again. Like, I know it's impossible, but I really wish it is. So yeah. 3. Have you watched Paws of Fury, The Legend of Hank? I answered that question like twice already, so I'm not going to answer it again. 4. What's your opinion on The Simpsons? Great sitcom. And 5. What's your opinion on the Lego Movie? Really good movie. And the last question is from None. Okay. And he asks, what's your favorite Aardman film? That's a really good question. Maybe the Shaun the Sheep movies, probably. So yeah. So, that's it. That was the 132nd episode of my Ask series. Also episode 13 of series 8. So yeah, I had a really fun time answering questions in this season. Also, don't send me any more questions. Like, I'm gonna put that in the title, no more questions. And yeah, I had a really good time answering all your questions this season. Like, I think this is the most questions I had than any other episode of mine. And I think this is the longest video, which we're 20 minutes into it. Jesus Christ. But yeah. And if you're wondering when series 9's gonna come out, then it's gonna be coming out in the summer indeed. What day, if you may ask? Well, I'll have to think about it. But it's definitely coming out in the summer. Probably June or something. But yeah. So yeah, that's series 8 for you guys. I hope you all enjoyed answering I hope you enjoyed asking me questions, and stay tuned to ask me even more questions in series 9, which that'll be coming out in the summer, like I said. So yeah. So that's all for now. Stay tuned for some more videos coming up soon, and this is me signing off.